Hi, my name is Terry Wilson, and I am privileged to serve with Everyday Publications. As we celebrate 60 years of God's faithful direction and blessing, we want to share with you our threefold purpose to help you understand the heart of our ministry. First, we are a mission to missionaries. 95% of all of the literature we produce is sent to the mission field or to local assemblies. In 1964, Dr. Ed Harlow wrote his first everyday English commentary on the book of Genesis, which was then translated into Congo Swahili. Over the next 30 years, a commentary for every book of the Bible was completed in simple English. Today, by God's grace, we have 400 titles in print, translated into over 70 languages and distributed in 89 countries. We now directly support 5 languages: English, Congo Swahili, French, Portuguese, and Spanish. More than 7 million books have been shipped by Everyday Publications to mission fields around the world where they are used in personal evangelism and one-on-one discipleship. Please ask about our special pricing for missionaries and assemblies. Hopefully we can encourage your ministry in the way that these following missionaries and national workers have been blessed. Lazarus Kusao from Kenya writes, 99% of EPI courses are given to prisoners, and they have been a big tool in reaching the inmates for Christ. Chunga Jingini from Zimbabwe writes, everyday English books are written in simple English and so are easy for most students to use. EPI's small booklets covering various topics are also very popular here. Ken Russell from Uruguay says, in Uruguay, the materials of Everyday Publications have been used for many years. Many brothers, a lot of them young, use the courses to accompany their Bible reading. And Alberto Vanegas from Colombia notes, we have been tremendously blessed with EPI courses and books. We have over 1,000 distance learners studying them in a theology program. We count it an honor to be a mission to these and many other missionaries around the world. As we read in 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 9, we are co-workers in God's service. Second, we are an assembly ministry equipping assemblies. We are committed to the assemblies and to assembly teaching. Over the years, we have commissioned and printed many books to help equip local assemblies with tools for spiritual growth. We have developed a variety of resources to support your assembly's youth ministry. We also have books about leadership development and helpful Bible doctrines that cover such topics as the church, election and predestination, and many others. We produce books about discipleship, addressing matters related to both the disciple and the discipler, as well as evangelism, a variety of tools from the study of evangelism to gospel booklets. All our books are written by assembly writers and are doctrinally sound and Christ-centered. To see all our resources, visit us at everydaypublications.org. And lastly, we are missionaries, serving missionaries. We are a faith-based ministry that never solicits funds. We send materials to missionaries and national workers around the world at deeply discounted pricing as the Lord enables. This is made possible by the faithful support of individuals, assemblies, and assembly mission organizations as the Lord leads them. All of our full-time staff are commended workers, supported by the Lord's people. This team consists of Terry and Shirley Wilson, Noel and Dwana Bont, Barb McDougall, Brian and Jackie Cretney, and Sarah Townsend. All of our remaining helpers are volunteers, both locally and at a distance. Most of our translation work is done by assembly missionaries and national workers. We are grateful to have a hard-working, deeply committed board who are mission-minded. In fact, 3 of them are former missionaries and are still actively involved in their own ministry, as well as serving the Lord through Everyday Publications. We trust this overview of the work of Everyday Publications has been helpful. As a ministry, we have the very great privilege of seeing God do remarkable things through literature sent to assembly missionaries and national workers. You'll be encouraged to hear of many coming to trust the Lord, then growing and being strengthened in their faith, then baptized and discipled. New assemblies are starting, even in refugee camps, and growing through literature. For instance, in a recent month-long gospel campaign in northeast Congo, over 2,200 people were saved. We would love to come and share what the Lord has done and continues to do through literature. If you're interested in a visit from us, please contact me, Terry Wilson, at twilson@everydaypublications.org. God bless.